anyone, it doesn't matter like your personal opinions, but anyone with any bit of a heart would feel sorry for Jason O'Halloran, because all year he's been absolutely faultless,
and he deserves to win the championship.
Yeah, he does deserve to be fair.
Do you agree with the Showdown? Nah, here we go. You're going to end up talking yourself out of this.
Not really, but I understand why they're doing it. They're trying to.
The Showdown is unbelievably unpopular on social media amongst the fans. If they ever put anything on the BSB Facebook, the Showdown gets absolutely hammered. However, and we were chatting about this at the show last night, pretty much everyone in the audience hates the Showdown. However, if Jason O'Halloran had a 100-point lead in the championship, you wouldn't be as interested to put the next race on.
No, he isn't going to be he ain't going to be having sleepless nights, which is horrible for the ride, isn't it? But it's I understand why they do it
in terms of entertainment. It's
a fact. That's the thing.
Why are you not on board with it?
I am.
You are on board with it.
I'm on board with it.
Yeah.
And you know what I mean? Shoot me down or anything like that. But the fact is, they know what they're signing up for. It's not like halfway through the season.
From a competitor's point of view, you'd be sick if you'd put all that time and effort in.
But you see, the fact is, you could have an engine blow up or anything in the championship. No. But the thing is, it gives everyone.
I'm not arguing with you, Don. Why are you getting aggressive?
I'm
Come over there and feed you that microphone in a minute.
I weigh massive. Go on. I'll knock 2 foot off you, you gangly bastard.
That whole thing about because you could say it's unfair, but life's unfair.
Yeah, no, and that's why I'm saying I agree with it. I think it's I understand why they're doing it,
but I completely agree with his first comment. My heart is bleeding for Jason O'Halloran.
That's what I mean. Yeah. If you were Jason O'Halloran, you'd think the shootout was a load of old shite, wouldn't you?
Yeah,
that's the top and bottom of it, because you'd say that was my championship. I've been Mr. Consistent. I've done everything right. And
where would you even begin to try and consolidate Jason at this point? You know, you've had 2 crashes. Bearing in mind he's been knocked off before this point.
Yeah.
These are his 2 own crashes.
Yeah.
But
you have them weekends, don't you? When you just want to put the bike back in the van and go, I need to forget that.
Because everyone wants him to win it. But this is what's made that, like, the sport now, everyone's going, please. Like you say.
Wouldn't it be good if Brooksy won it? From there, you'd go,
no, king of the sandbaggers. Yeah, it would be the most unpopular. Like, it would. How would you absorb that as a fan?
It would be unpopular, but it's that same thing.
I don't think it would be.
In my opinion, it was getting a little bit tedious with Brooksy kind of just, you could almost, he was the odds-on favourite to win all the time, wasn't he? And then he's come out the gates this year and everyone's going,
what's wrong with him?
Why is he running round in like 16th?
If he wins, but in a way though, like it'd be ace. It would be ace. It would be like, what the hell's this come from? But in some way, it would be like Marmite. It would be the ultimate Marmite result, because people would go, what the is he sandbagged it?
And he only won it because of the Showdown. Well, do you know what? No, he's just pulled his finger out when he needed to, or the boys have figured out whatever the problem was.
No, but the mad thing is, it'd be that will be the ultimate question. It's like, was this the plan? And you know, but Josh is such a confident person, and he just sat there and gone, you know what? If he actually sat there and said this was the plan, people would believe that. Not many riders can do that.
I've got to be honest, mind. I think this year Josh has gained loads of fans.
Yes,
just by being a trier and just sticking at it. And
I personally don't. He's not the most popular rider, I would say, amongst the fans over the last few years. But seeing him go down, I think there's a genuine, like, nobody likes to see like a top class athlete.
Struggling.
Like, for example, do you know, like, say if Tiger Woods, after his dominance, seen him back, it doesn't matter. Everyone's kind of like, you shouldn't be there. Like, come on. And everyone sort of got behind him. And I think Josh has even surprised himself about like how much support he's got. And like, to see him back up on the podium, I think people who maybe weren't big Josh Brooks fans think, fair play, like, coming through that and getting
that's me.
Yeah.
That's me. And
even you, Joe.
No, like, I was sort of, you know, I've met him a couple of times and never sort of thought, you know, I don't know, he can just be a bit of a difficult character sometimes, can't he? And I think, like you say, he's not always the crowd's favourite. But
this could change it.
You're just like, go on, lad. Come on. Everybody knows you're capable of so much more, and there's more to it than Well, keyboard warriors love it, don't they?
Yeah.
They just
Well,
absolutely thrive off it.
Okay, is it Josh? Who do you want to see when? Wait, Jason O'Halloran. Wait, as a rider, who do you want to see win the showdown?
Tommy Bridewell. I'd like to see Tommy win it because I know how much it would mean. Oh, I was at Mallory the day that Ollie got killed, and his motorhome was just in front of where our caravan was, and I will never, ever, ever, ever forget that paddock, the feeling, and then seeing Tom get into his motorhome that day. I will never forget it. It was just horrific. It was horrific, and I don't know him personally. You know, I've never had anything to do with him, but I know how hard it is to sort of decide to carry on doing something when you've been that close to something. And I just think he deserves, if he can win that, that's who I'd like to see win it. I think,
good show, mate.
He's that you know, they're a privateer team, aren't they? Mm-hmm. They're getting stuck in. They're an ace team, you know. I'm not.
So there's Bridewell, there's obviously Christian, Josh, Taz, Jason, all within a good shout. It's pretty. I'm just looking at the championship here. So you've got
who's the eight? Got the eight of them.
So the people that I've just mentioned, plus Peter Hickman, Josh Brooks. Peter Hickman, Danny Buchanan, and Glenn Irwin. The championship right now, Tara McKenzie's leading it by 2 points over Jason O'Halloran. And then Tommy Bridewell's 9 points off the lead. Christian's 33 points off the lead. Hickman's 43. Josh Brooks 51. Danny Buchan 52, and Glenn Irwin is last in the showdown, 64 points off the lead at the moment. Another talking point at the weekend,